Hey friends, Lindy here, and I am joined today with a special treat with my beautiful baby girl, Lainey. This is going to be so much fun. We are in Fairview, North Carolina, and so we are at the Union Cemetery, and this is a very old cemetery. So we're going to take y'all around to all the different graves. We're going to do some gravestone rubbings with some chalk and crayons, and hopefully we'll get some markings off. So Lainey has been my graveyard companion since she was a little girl. We both love history, and so she's been going with me to family graveyards for years. And so Lainey, what is something that you like about going out to graveyards? What's appealing to you about it?
Well, I'm really nosy. I like looking at the graves and seeing everyone's names and the date in which they were born, the date in which they died, and I like to imagine what their life was like, especially based on the era that they lived. I like to think about, this is a person who has probably had so many of the same thoughts and hopes and dreams as me, and it's just, I don't know, it's a very nice human experience. It's like a connection almost.
This is Virgie Hartzell. This was her original stone. And then I guess her name was Mary Virgie Clontz when she got married, and then she married a Hartzell, so that's where the Hartzell comes from. So they must have had a big family stone made with the three of them, and I'm supposing that that's James Hartzell's original stone. But what I wanted to show you was this over here, and this was sad to see. So this is an infant of James and Virgie Hartzell. So there's one baby that has died. I'm assuming that's another one. It doesn't have anything written. That's another infant of James and Virgie Hartzell. Another, and oh, bless their sweet hearts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children. 5 of their babies died. That is so hard. So here is another Confederate soldier. Private F.M. Hill. Doesn't have his birth date, but May 26, 1865, that's his date of death. Well, here's another super old one. Adam Long and his wife Hannah Polk. They were born in 1774 and 1787. My goodness. I think this says Jacob Long. He lived to be 82 years. It's a good long life. Henry Long. Let's see, aged, I can't tell. I wonder, let's see. wonder if this was a baby, because Henry Long, who departed this life the 19th of June, 18 something, and it says aged, and then I see just a 5 month, I think it's just 5 months, so I think that this is a little baby. Aww. It says something right there, but I can't tell. Oh, poor little baby. Goodness me. Jeremiah Clont's Continental Line Revolutionary War. So he was born February 10th, 1756, and he died November 30th, 1840. So he was 1776. He would have been 20 years old when the Declaration of Independence was signed. So he was just a young guy fighting in the Revolutionary War. So think about that for just a minute. This man, Jeremiah Clontz, who's buried right here, fought in the War of American Independence. Isn't that amazing to think about? And we're going to be celebrating that on Thursday. Lainey's doing a little gravestone rubbing here. Did you say this one was your favorite?
Yeah, I like this one. It's Margaret. I can't really...
It's not coming out very well.
I'm making out some letters, but I don't think my brain wants me to read them. Let's see. March 21st. And then June
16th, I think is what it says.
June 16th.
We'll let you keep rubbing and maybe we can find a year later. In memory of Charles E. Seahorn? I'm not sure. Yeah. There are so many out here that don't even, you can't even read anything that they say now because they're so old. So this is Thomas Long, and then his wife Sarah, wife of Thomas Long. She was born in 1806, but I can't tell when she died. Sarah Mills, wife of Lee Kaiser, born in 1854 and died in 1909. And then look at that, somebody tried to make a little marker with some rocks. The graveyard is lined with these quartz rocks all around. And this rock is plentiful here in our part of North Carolina. After a good rain, you can walk out in our yard and pick up a bunch of it too. I think it looks so pretty out here lining this cemetery. Let's see what else we can find. You have to be very careful of fire ants anytime you walk out. That's a fine mound right there. Do y'all have fire ants where you live? Let's see. J.I. Deese, January 24th, 1859, and then May 26, 1926, I believe. Deese is a popular name in this area. That's an infant. I can't read anything else. Wow. Let's try to get on some of these that you can read. I don't know if somebody came out here with a, if you came out here with some type of a cleaner, a sandblaster or something, and tried to clean these up, if you could read them better. I'd hate to try it because it could ruin it, and I wouldn't dare do that. But let's see. Memory of So this gentleman was a Confederate soldier, James Clontz. So she was born in 1806 and died 1878, but Owen was born in 1785 and died in 1849. And so many of these out here are just markers. That's it. No name. Now this, let's see. MENTA something PLEN. I can't read it, but they were born in 1875 and died in 1953. But that's a temporary marker, but I guess they never could get a gravestone for this person. Sometimes in the fall of the year, if you stop here, you can see some of the prettiest sunsets. And the sky is just spectacular out here. And then the moon, sometimes you can come out here and see a big full moon out there, and it's just beautiful. This area is absolutely gorgeous. In memory of Jeremiah Clontz, he was born February 10th, 1756, lived 84 years, 2 months, and days, and died November 30th, 1840. So this was, I guess this was his birthstone, or his gravestone when he actually died, and then this one is one that they erected years later then. So that's his footstone. It's amazing that you can still even read that. This is Rachel Cuthbertson. Rachel L. Cuthbertson. Cuthbertson is a name that is popular in this area. Another Confederate soldier's grave. So 1836 to 1886. son of, I can't read it, but he was either 11 or 14 years old. So he was very young too. Thank you so much for watching, friends, and we'll see you on the next video.